One.
What up, everyone? This is the network. We are raw. We are uncensored. We're authentic. And we're probably gonna fuck up a few times. I am Mike, also referred to as Big Dick 6969. Made some videos in the past, y'all should check them out, preferably. And we're gonna come at you with some Madden gameplay, along with some Week 14 NFL picks. And if you're betting, you better listen to our fucking picks. And I am here with two of my close friends, Evan Pasilis. Tell them what you're about.
I like basketball mainly, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna help my friends out with these picks on NFL. And
he's gonna figure it out. And,
it's gonna be scrappy. It's gonna be scrappy.
Scrappy. You are also here with Owen, also known as Owen Tyler, OT. The OT.
But I'd also like to welcome you guys to the network. It's been a long process to get here, and we're excited to start this channel. And hopefully our Week 14 predictions are pretty on the money for you guys. And
Charles and I settled here in the booth.
So you better fucking listen to us, is what he's saying. All right, let's get started. Our team's nice. Their team sucks balls. Whatever. First game we got here. We got Chicago versus Cincinnati. Chicago's getting 6.5 points. What do you think, OT?
Well, you know, Chicago is getting 6.5 points, and I honestly love that. And I'm going to take Chicago this week because with the Bengals coming off that brutal Monday Night Football game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're beat up. They have one less day of preparation for the game. And I think with Vontaze Burfict out, I think the Bears are going to take this one easily. I'm taking a spread.
Okay, it's not bad. Bold.
I returned that kick. Let's go.
Good return, by the way.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Also, you can credit my block, as everyone will see on the gameplay.
Yeah.
But
J-block.
champs, take it. You think Cincinnati's gonna win by 6.5, or you got Chicago?
I actually got Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's gonna win. They were playing good before they got brutally beaten. They weren't playing too bad, but considering Ioka got off that suspension, I think they're gonna be just fine.
All right, that's a good take right there, champs. I personally agree with Evan here because Cincinnati fought their damn hearts out against Pitt. They were competitive the whole entire game. They were in the fucking game since the beginning. Vontaze went out, debatably their best player on the team. AJ Green really hasn't showed up that much. But I believe this game, the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton, tears up that Chicago defense. He's going to eat them alive. That's what's going to happen. I got fucking Cincinnati by 6.5. Easy. So I'll be betting on that one. Next game we got, oh god, game of the stinkers here. We got Dallas and the shitty, to say the least, New York Giants. Dallas is favored by 3.5 here. Owen, what do you think? Oh, by the way, I should include that Eli is back at quarterback. By the way.
What? No, I'm not. You are.
I said Eli for the Giants. He's back.
Oh, sorry.
AKA, we are young and we're dumb. We're gonna fuck up.
Honestly,
Anyways,
I'm not a big believer in the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, we've talked about this before amongst each other, but I think Dak Prescott is one of the most system QBs I've ever watched play football, and I don't think he can operate without Ezekiel Elliott. And the firing of the two of the biggest hacks in the NFL, Jerry Reese and Ben McAdoo. I'm going to take the Giants here. I think Eli's going to come fucking pissed off. And I think they're going to take this big division win and spoil their rival season.
Bold. All right. I like it though, OT. I like it. EY.
Is Dak fully healthy? Because remember last game you said that he got hurt or his hand was all messed up?
Yeah, he hurt his hand. I mean, I'm sure he's fine. I'd assume so.
I haven't heard much about him not playing, so I'm figuring he's good.
He has to for the sake of my fantasy team, but what you need to carry on.
I am gonna go. I'm gonna go Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys. Giants are a mess. They're not gonna be playing good, and Dallas is still fighting for a potential playoff spot. They're not really in it, but they need a win, and I think this is the team to get it against. Giants are just gonna lose and get a good draft pick, anyways.
I would agree with you, and as the listeners will find out, I am a very avid Giants hater. I personally think the Giants are the scum of the earth. One. I also think they stink, which has nothing to do with my opinion because that's factual. I am also going to go with Dallas here, solely based on the fact that Dallas is scrapping to get in the playoffs. They have actually something to play for here. They're going to play their hearts out. Dak's my fantasy QB. He's going to put up 25 points. And they're going to get dubbed. And he's going to help me win the first round of the playoffs.
I think if Dallas can run the ball and if Dak doesn't turn it over too many times, they're going to win by a lot.
I would have to agree with you on that. I mean, Dak could contribute to the rushing game as well, honestly. If Dak could contribute to the rushing game, then Dallas should be able to cruise through with running the ball is a huge part of this. Anyways, next game. Wow. Sorry, OT, no offense.
So
we got
for those of you at home who don't know how we play Madden, every time I jump off sides on a field goal, they miss.
Every time. It's proven. 100%.
So if you're looking to make them miss the field goal, jump off sides, but it will not count.
Every time. We got OT, no offense here, but we have another stinky game. We got Green Bay and Cleveland. Green Bay's getting 3 points. Take it away.
I am a Packers fan, so hopefully we can, beat the fucking Browns, who are the worst thing that maybe the planet's ever seen when it comes to sporting franchises. And this is our whole season because we win this game. We'll probably get Rodgers back in a couple weeks. Very excited about that. Hopefully we can sneak in the playoffs. I'm taking the Pack, obviously. Go Pack, go.
Oh, boy.
James?
I don't know. I'm tempted to take Cleveland, man. Gordon's back.
Fuck you.
Gordon's back. They scrap almost every team they play.
Man. Go with your damn gut. By the way, Madden players who are watching this, you ever want a cheat code? You see off coverage like this, audible to an out, but the outside receiver should be a first down every time.
Hey. Oh.
Eli,
final take though. I'm gonna take Green Bay. I'm gonna go Green Bay. Just because they've been running the ball like crazy, and if Huntley can make some throws happen, then I think they'll be fine.
I will go out on a limb here and take Cleveland.
Yeah, I feel that though. Gordon's a freak. They can't cover him.
Green Bay has a sorry secondary, and Josh Gordon's going to tear him up. But at the same time, Cleveland has a sorry defense. Total. Like,
they do.
And the worst offense I have ever seen in, like,
plus Peppers is hurt.
My 20 years of watching football. Jabril Peppers got fined for the cleanest hit I've ever seen last week, or 2 weeks ago. The NFL's a joke.
Go.
But that's not the point here. Fuck Goodell. He's a clown.
OT, I wanted to ask you, how's Green Bay's run defense? I wasn't thinking about starting Crowell in fantasy.
So, my thing with Green Bay is we get thrown for a lot. And although we're not completely stout on run defense, in my lifetime watching the Packers, we've always had a pretty good run defense unless we're playing Tampa Bay Buccaneers who care.
So should I not start Crowell?
I would advise against starting Crowell.
Alright, I'll go good old reliable Frank Gore.
Reliable. Fuck. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, I took Cleveland just because I think the Packers have been struggling as of late. That loss in Pitt is really going to hurt them
Bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it
throughout the
pays off.
season. Even if they do win out, they might still not make the playoffs. So they didn't beat Pitt that one game when they had the game in their hands, which hurts. This year they are having a solid year. AFC has won the Super Bowl the past 3 years, though. I should include that. Anyways, not the point. This is another shit game that I will not be watching. We got San Francisco and Houston. Houston's getting 2.5 here against San Francisco. So, OT, tell them how you feel.
You know, this one's tough for me because I'm not a believer in Houston. I think they are fucking horrible since the Deshaun Watson injury. And, you know, as much as I hate the Patriots, I'm a huge believer in Jimmy Garoppolo becoming a franchise cornerstone for the 49ers. So, as long as he can punch in the end zone, unlike last week where they took a loss because they only put up, or they won.
No, they won.
No, they won. Yeah, they won.
They did win. But they only put up 5 field goals because Jimmy G couldn't finish drives. If he can finish a couple drives, I'm confident that he can take down.
We should probably pick up San Fran's kicker.
Yeah, it'd be a great
User
idea.
pick your bitch.
User alert.
Pick your bitch.
I like it.
Champs? Yeah, that's a good pick. I'm also going 49ers. Jimmy G's going to have a breakout game. This is the team to do it against. Houston's really bad. It's just a matter of who's going to play worse, honestly. And I think Houston's going to.
I agree. Here I am going to take Houston. Once again, going back to my reasoning from Dallas, New York, Houston's actually playing to get in the playoffs because they are in the boo-boo-ass AFC, as Owen referred to earlier. I also like DeAndre Hopkins a lot. I like him, but I'm playing him in fantasy, so hopefully he has a quiet game. Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't know. I think he's going to be a great QB someday. I don't think he's ready yet. And historically, Patriots backups that go to other teams usually shit the bed. Matt Castle, Ryan Mallett, Brian Hoyer. The list goes on and on. Whatever. So I'm still going to go Houston. Oh. Now we got a solid game, fellas, that I will be watching. We got the Minnesota Vikings and the once-in-a-lifetime superstar Case Keenum going up against Superman himself, Cam Newton. Who we got?
Well.
And, Carolina is getting 2.5. Or no, Minnesota is getting 2.5.
I was about to say, no way.
Bad. Minnesota is getting. It's at Carolina, by the way. Carolina has the home field.
Okay. Well,
Stop.
Good catch.
As much as I, absolutely hate myself, our only hope of making playoffs this season as a Packers fan is if Carolina and Seattle So I am going to take Minnesota this week, and if I had to put a reasoning behind that, I don't think Carolina is a great team at home. I think they struggle against Carolina. And, I'm not a believer in Cam Newton.
TD, baby.
I think he's fucking stinks. So I'm going to take Minnesota. They're hot.
So you're rooting for Minnesota as a Packers fan?
Yes, this week.
Okay, just wanted to get that established. Evan, what do you think?
I think Cam Newton's going to have a big game, so I think Carolina's going to win.
Okay.
He usually plays decent when he has to, and they're at home. I don't know. I feel like they can win. McCaffrey's a freak, so I don't know.
Hopefully he produces. Also on my fantasy team, I would like to add, we are the Midget Killers. Garen, we are coming for your heart, your little heart of yours, and your little body, and we're going to stomp on you. Anyways,
You know what? Garen could be our Ja from Barstool. He could be our Ja.
Yeah, he could be Za. Yeah.
Za is a Ja. I don't know what they call that,
Who
dude.
knows? He's Zimbabwean. I don't know,
It's
from
the little
Zimbabwe.
man that dresses up like the Grim Reaper. We have one.
Another one.
But
Oh.
I also hate the Minnesota Vikings solely for the fact because there is this one douchebag who is always hyping them up, and somehow this clown is from Connecticut and claims he's a Minnesota Vikings fan. He's a fraud. He's a Giants fan. They suck.
/Ravens fan.
He's bandwagoning to the Minnesota Vikings because they only have 2 losses this year. And I also hate myself for doing this because I really do root for Cam Newton. I like the guy, but he stinks. I am going to take the Vikings here because their defense is just going to destroy Cam. Good pick, EY.
These kids suck. Let's go.
So I got Minnesota winning by 3. Even in Carolina, whatever. Next game we got Indy and Buffalo. Buffalo's favored by 3.
Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
And fun fact, Peterman starting this week.
I was about to say they're gonna get destroyed.
Peterman is starting again for Buffalo this week.
Shit. Well, to go off one of Mike's talking points from earlier, I agree with him for the most part that most quarterbacks that come from the Patriots are not success stories for the most part, but I have faith in Jacoby Brissett because even when Andrew Luck comes back, I'd honestly rather see the dude keep playing for the Colts because I'm not
What the f?
even close to believing Andrew Luck. And not much to be said about Nathan Peterman. I think anyone in here knows anything about football knows that he's boo-boo ass. About as boo-boo ass as you can get. So I'm gonna take that.
You can put us out there and it'll be a better result, dude.
Let me throw the ball. I probably would have a better result than Peterman. Shout out to the backyard squad. EY, what do you think on this game?
Indianapolis all the way.
Okay.
No explanation.
It's not even close. It's not even close. LaShawn's gonna have to run for 200 yards if they're gonna win.
Perfect.
If it snows, LaShawn McCoy could go for 250.
If it's
old LaShawn. We are 3 for 3 here, fellas. I also have Indy in this game. Buffalo does not have it anymore. They should have never been 6 and 4, whatever they were at one point. And their coach kind of screwed up the whole locker room with benching Tyrod for no reason. Peterman threw 5 picks. Y'all know the rest of the story. So yeah, I'm going with Indy. Brissett. I like Brissett. Patriots guy. Next game we got. This could be a scrappy game. We got Detroit at Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay is favored by ½ a point.
Use a pick. What the f?
There ain't no way. That's
He caught that?
Right,
AIDS.
Honestly, this week, I'd like to say that Detroit is going to win this game, but I can't bring myself to take 2 NFC North teams in 1 week.
Well, is Stafford hurt?
Let's talk about one thing. I think Jameis Winston is the biggest disgrace to the quarterback position I've seen since. There's many comparisons about trash, but
eat that W, OT. Eat that W.
Mark Sanchez, Owen.
I'm gonna take Tampa Bay.
How about since Mark Sanchez? How about that?
Sure, Mark Sanchez, butt fumble. I'm gonna take Tampa Bay.
The butt fumble.
It's one of my least favorite picks this week.
All right, champs.
Some of the fans don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
I'm gonna go. Wait, who's favored?
Tampa Bay is getting ½ a point. So take your pick.
Nice. Jeez. I'm personally gonna go the Buccaneers because I need them to have a good game for my fantasy team. I need Mike Evans to go off.
Okay, that's the reason, I guess. It's point. It's half a point, so you go with whoever you want to do good, I guess. I will. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Detroit just because I don't think anyone on their defense is matching up with Marvin Jones Jr.
That's true.
Also, Golden Tate is a problem when he wants to be. They got a good offense, man. Like, they just got to learn. If they could establish a running game, they'd be a good team. They never could. Darius Slay is also a freak. They have solid pieces. They just got to learn how to put together.
What the? Pick the ball.
But yeah, I'm going Detroit. Next game we got. Oh God, we got the thug Oakland Raiders versus the Minnesota Vikings of last year, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
Jesus.
Because if you guys don't know what I'm saying, Minnesota started off 5-0 last year, missed the playoffs. Kansas City had a very hot start this year, could miss the playoffs. But Kansas City's favored by 4.
It's a huge divisional matchup in the AFC East.
And now before this first down play,
At Kansas City, by the way.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go.
You know what? I think it's time to start the era of Pat Mahomes out in Kansas City, and until that happens, I will not be picking them. I'm going to
Offense walks to the
And
line for play
I'd like
number
to add
7
that
of the drive.
Marcus Peters being suspended this week, I think, is what's going to push the Raiders over the edge, because Michael Crabtree being matched up against anyone else on that defense is what we would like to call it. So I'm going to take over.
I would agree. Evan, how about yourself?
I'm gonna go Oakland just because Chiefs just lost to the Jets, man.
All right, yeah, that's a good point.
There's no, I don't know. They can have all the stats they want, but I still don't think they're gonna win that game.
All right, no, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so now I'll go. Can we issue a fucking Amber Alert for Kareem Hunt, please?
He's lost.
He's fucking missing. He's gone.
He pulled a Trey Mason.
He's fucking gone.
Whoa!
Gone forever. Gone forever. Rest your soul, Aaron Hernandez. You're innocent. Love you, Pat's guy.
Reppin' CT, baby.
He's gone. Kareem Hunt is the... Oh, don't even get me started. All right,
It's a mystery.
I shouldn't let that affect this pick. For the sake of Owen's fantasy team, I'm taking Kansas City. I think they're just gonna explode.
He's not even playing this week.
Well, it don't matter, because he's got the whole damn team on his team.
He's on a bye.
He's got Kelsey, Hunt, or no, you don't have Hunt. You got Kelsey. Who else you got?
He has Hill.
You got Kelsey and Hill.
Tyreek Hill and Kelsey, and they have carried my team to a first-round bye
Yes.
this week. So,
Yes. So yeah, no, they're gonna. I wish you were playing this week, Owen, because you'd have a free win against a sorry Oakland Raiders defense.
Well, folks,
Man,
that's user pick your bitch number 2. Keep your bitches inside your houses.
I'm gonna take Kansas City at Kansas City. They're gonna win by a touchdown, maybe 10 points. Safe pick, probably right there. Oakland hasn't been the same since about like week 3. Okay, and now. All right, before we go in this game, it's Washington in the Chargers. Chargers are favored by 6.5 at the Chargers. Can we just talk about how Washington's the most overhyped team in the NFL real quick?
I didn't know they were overhyped.
Well, I mean, on major networks, all you hear, Washington's a good team. You never know what's going to happen any week when Washington's playing, because everyone loves Kirk Cousins. They
were saying that before Thompson got hurt, though, man. Their offense isn't the same.
Smoked every week.
Their offense isn't the same, man.
Well, that's my point, UI. No team should be relying on Chris Thompson to carry their offense.
Kirk Cousins,
he was doing pretty good, though.
No, Kirk Cousins shouldn't need Thompson to do well.
I mean, he was doing well, though.
He was doing decent because he'd throw the ball 3 yards to Thompson and he'd make it a 15-yard gain.
I mean, whatever works, but they're not going to win that game, though, so it doesn't matter.
What do you think, OT? What do you got here? Washington versus the Chargers. The Chargers are favored by 6.
I am not a believer in Kirk Cousins. I'm going to take the Chargers because they're hot, and I think they're going to take the AFC West. If I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I think the Chargers are going to win the division, and I think they're going to win handily this week.
Right. All right, that's fair. Oh, that was OT right there. What do you got, UI?
I'm gonna go Chargers. I think.
Go Chargers.
Melvin's gonna have a crazy game because Norman's gonna be on Allen all game.
Okay.
So, Melvin's gonna have to put the team on his back.
I guess that's fair. Josh Norman, solid corner. Probably. I don't know how I feel about Josh Norman. See, I feel like he's a little overrated, but I feel like he's a solid corner at the same time. I don't know. He shows up sometimes.
Solid corner, just not what people make him out to be.
Yeah, yes. All right, perfect. That's perfect. Hey, EY, I want to ask you something. You like that?
You like that?
You like that? Because I fucking don't, and I think
Dude, that's the highlight of his career, man. That is the highlight of his career. That video.
Because he will never win anything. He is a bum. Michigan State stinks. I'm also going to go with the Chargers. I want to agree with you that they will win the AFC West. They are hot. They went into Dallas on Thanksgiving and smoked them.
Spanked their ass around, dude.
Spanked them on their butt like Baker Mayfield would say.
That's some AP shit.
Literally spanked them like AP spanked his kid. Yeah. Just like that.
Even AP thought that was harsh too, man. He was looking at that shit like, damn, I didn't even do that.
Said, damn, I wouldn't even let my son do that.
And OT, I forgot his name. Who's that low-key running back they got is on your fantasy squad? Austin
Eckler.
Austin Eckler. He's been showing out the past couple weeks. The Redskins offense does not have an answer for that Chargers D-line with Ingram and Bosa. And their defense definitely does not have the answer for Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, Melvin Ingram, Austin Eckler, that whole offense. They just don't have the answer for that. Okay, OT, let's take this to the house. Easy.
Go, OT.
Track it.
That's mini
Hurdle. Oh!
That's mini tron.
See ya.
That's solid. Then we got, oh god. Yuck. We got the New York Jets at the Denver Broncos, and the Jets are favored by 1 point.
Sheesh.
So,
It's a boo-boo game, man. That game stinks.
That might be one of the worst games of the week. Honestly.
That game stinks.
That's competing with Chicago, Cincinnati, and San Francisco versus Houston. It's those three. Throw them in there. Pick one out. Worst game of the week. But Owen, what do you think? You got the Jets or you got Denver?
Well, I think I'm with the rest of the football world, and I think that Denver's offense is atrocious.
Shout out Connecticut. We got Trevor Simeon out there. Balling out.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back
not really balling
5.
out, buddy. You need to fucking figure it out.
By the way, guys, fake field goal to the left. Get open.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take the Jets. I'm honestly liking the way they're strapping this season. So I'm not mad about it. I think the Jets will win this game. I love Jamal Adams as well, so I'm rooting for him.
All right, yeah, that's fair. James, what do you think?
Jets are gonna win. They're on some right now after beating the Chiefs.
All right, that's fair.
Denver sucks too, by the way.
Denver's defense is old. Their offense is almost as bad as Burlington High School's in 2014. Their defense used to carry them, but they can't do it anymore. So I got the Jets, Jets. I will never say that again because fuck the Jets.
Dude, the only thing Denver's defense is good at is stealing chains, man.
That ass, dude. Get him out of the league. Get him out of the league, honestly. That was
Keith the Lead, if
freakish.
you're listening, you're a fucking criminal, dude.
You're a criminal.
Just give the poor man his chain back. That's all he
You
wants. Okay.
cost me a week in fantasy, you bastard. Got Crabtree suspended.
Now we got Tennessee at Arizona. Tennessee's favored by 3, and Tennessee low-key only has 3 losses this year. I'm pretty sure it's 3. I'm gonna have to double check on that.
There's no way.
I think
There's
they're
no
8-4,
way.
I believe. They're 8-4.
8 and 4. They have 4 losses. Use the pick your bitch.
Pick
We
it,
gonna-
bitch. Oh, what the?
Okay, I don't know what happened, but whatever. What do you got? Tennessee or
that,
Arizona?
man.
Tennessee's getting 3.
Here we go. Hot take.
Oh
I
god.
fucking hate Marcus Mariota, and I fucking hate the Tennessee Titans. If any of you have been watching football in the last couple weeks, Marcus Mariota has thrown about half a touchdown and about 27 picks. I believe.
Yeah,
the
they were talking
actual
about that shit on
statistic is 2
SportsCenter.
touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Don't quote me on that. I'm taking
Two
Arizona. Larry
2
Fitzgerald,
touchdowns,
baby.
3 torn hamstrings, and a cold.
Yeah.
That's all he's got.
Yeah.
That's
And
about,
he got
that about
rocked.
sums up Mariota's season.
And he got rocked
Yep.
on the sideline against when they played Seattle. Remember there was that fight or whatever? He got fucking smoked.
Sherman messed him up.
Yeah. Sherman's a savage. Face mask. Oh, that's horse shit.
So absolutely
Uh,
taking it.
EY, what do you got?
Do the Cardinals still have that boo-boo cute quarterback?
Carson Palmer. Talking about
No,
like,
no.
the senior citizen.
Who's their backup?
Drew Stanton.
Sheesh. I'm gonna go Titans. I think they're gonna win. Henry had a stupid game last week. He ran for like 105 yards.
Tell me, he's on my bench. All right, you got Titans. I am also going to take Titans here with you, EY. The Titans are also trying to win that division, which they should do with ease, because let me get this out there, it is by far the worst division in football. Stinky. Arizona, I had high hopes on them coming into the season with Fitzgerald. They had Johnson healthy.
Don't mention Johnson.
Defense. Clearly, I was wrong.
I'm a victim of the Johnson injury, man.
But yeah, I got Tennessee here. I don't know. They surprised me this year. They beat Seattle, which I don't care what anyone says. It's tough to beat Seattle whenever. You see what they did to Philly last week. But I got Tennessee here. I'll give them 3. I'll take Tennessee by a touchdown. Actually, you give Tennessee 7. I'll still take Tennessee. This is actually a very solid game that I really want to watch. Seattle and Jacksonville. At Jacksonville, Jacksonville's favored by 2.5. OT go. I have a strong opinion about this game.
I also have a pretty strong opinion about this game. Shout out to all my Pats fans out there. I got the Jacksonville Jaguars representing the American Football Conference this year in the Super Bowl. You heard it here first. Jacksonville Jaguars going to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. I think they're going to handily take care of the Seattle Seahawks this week with that dominant defense. And, hey, who got a new head? Jalen Ramsey taking on Russell Wilson. I'm confident in this.
Hey, OC, I got one thing to say to you, fans. Stay off the weed.
Stay off the weed.
But I respect your opinion though. Whatever. Evan, sweet.
I don't even know. I'm mind fucked.
I don't know what to say. Just
I think Jacksonville's gonna win. I need Jacksonville to win. I actually need Jacksonville to win this game. So I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I need their defense to ball out.
For the people
I have their
at home,
defense
EY
in fantasy.
is completely fantasy.
Well, what?
Oh, 100%.
What if it's a 3-0 game, EY, and Seattle wins?
I mean, it's not that bad either. I just need their defense to do kind of good and Russell Wilson not to do good. That's all I need because I'm playing against Russell Wilson.
All right, that's fine. We respect the grind, the fantasy football. We all do. Unlike Owen Taylor, do not have the Jacksonville Jaguars coming out of the AFC and representing them in the Super Bowl and stupid-ass Minnesota, which I don't know whose dumbass idea it was having that shit
I don't know
fucking
how
city.
you can say Jacksonville's about making it to the Super Bowl. Blake Bortles never
whole
played a
take
big game in his life.
After Seattle just bent Carson Wentz over, and the rest of that boo-boo-ass Philadelphia overrated Eagles team, they're coming off that win. They got momentum. Seattle, Russell Wilson, he's got the experience, he's got the speed, he's got the bid.
He's got the bid. Yeah.
He's got the bid.
Definitely got the bid.
He's got the bid. So, yeah, we're going to go with Seattle, and I have Seattle defense, so I do need Seattle defense to ball the hell out.
Wow. We're conflicting.
No, not really, Champs. We want a low-scoring game, that's all. We just want a low-scoring game.
We will not be a victim of collusion.
And a bunch of turnovers. No, definitely not collusion. Yes.
Fuck colluding.
This is another solid game we got coming up. Philadelphia overrated Eagles. And by the way, I agree with Colin Coward here 100%. They have the worst fans in the NFL. Or Philly fans are the worst. But
Any Philly fans out there, fuck y'all.
dead ass.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gotta listen to this, honestly. I don't give a shit. But yeah, we got the Philadelphia Eagles and Los Angeles Rams. What do you got, fellas? And I should say it's at the Rams. I don't know how, because last time I checked, Los Angeles is burned to the fucking ground. And the Rams are favored by 2.5. So it's field. You got to feel.
I'm gonna stick with Philadelphia. I don't think they're as overrated. I think Carson Wentz could be pretty damn good going forward. I don't think this is a great random breakdown. I respect the fact that he's coming from the Vikings, North Dakota State. Shout out to Easton Stick. I'm gonna take Philly because I'm not
right. All right, that's can't go with anything against that there. Evan, what do you think?
I'm gonna take the Rams, man. Goff has been balling out. Gurley's been balling out. Robert Woods comes back this week, maybe. So I think they'll be good.
That's solid. I am also gonna take the Rams here because, as I had stated previously, Philadelphia has played no one. Very much overrated. I agree with you, Owen, here. Carson Wentz is solid QB, going to be solid in the future. Don't think he's the MVP this year. But yeah, no, I got the Rams. I think they got a solid team. I think they're legit this year. Goff's good QB. Yeah. The next game we have a scrappy game, Sunday Night Football. We got Baltimore and Pitt. Pitt is favored by 5.
Fuck Pittsburgh. I think Baltimore's the hottest team in the league.
3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Playoff spot, the defense is playing out of their minds. As usual, Baltimore has always
over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
that trend, and I'm going to take both.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not,
that's fair. Also agree, fuck Pitt. Need Pitt to lose. Home field advantage big in the playoffs. Eli, what do you think?
I think Pitt's gonna win. Honestly, I don't know. Baltimore's fraudulent. They'll have one good week and then just be terrible one week. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna win. I'm taking Pitt. They still got the weapons.
Alright, that's fair. I mean, as much as I hate Pitt, I'm gonna pick Pitt to win. Because they're fighting for home field advantage. Flacco is not elite. I'd like to get that out there. He kind of stinks.
Sucks, man. Just say it.
He sucks. I agree with you 100%. I just didn't want to go there, but He sucks.
We're wrong. We're uncensored. He sucks.
He
You
fucking
think
sucks
Shay's
balls.
not tracking this dog down?
And they are playing for the freak who just ran down Michael Irving, Ryan Shazier. They're playing for him. They got a lot to play for. I'm going Pitt. Even with 5 points, I'm going Pitt. I think
Before we start a new game, Mike Mitchell.
Mike Mitchell for
Mike
president,
Mitchell,
honestly.
yes.
Play flag football, NFL. Nope, Shay's got
Oh, we're balling.
He hurt.
And for our final take here of the week, we got the New England Patriots versus Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, buddy. I'll win.
Okay, speak your mind, fam.
Something you learn about me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll
Free
lose
catch.
I'm sure a lot of you people out there who are Pats fans, I'm not a big fan of Pats, but if any of you watched that game 2 weeks ago when the Pats played Miami, Tom Brady actually might have had one of the worst games of his career, and they still won by Mike. God, you can help me out here.
I think
17 points.
Yeah, it was more than 20. It was more than 20.
And that was in Miami?
No, it was this week's in Miami.
Okay, so this week's in Miami, which you know, points gives the Dolphins a little bit of help, even though everyone's at the beach this time of year. No one's going to a Dolphins game. I'm gonna take the Pats with the spread.
Yeah.
They're gonna win.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the spread. The Pats are getting 11 points.
Yeah.
So you're still taking the Pats with 11 OT? That's a lot.
I think
man.
they'll win by. I think they'll go by 10.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Champs.
I'm still taking the Pats with the spread, man. Dolphins
Okay.
suck.
Is that your reason the Dolphins suck?
Yeah.
All right, I love it.
That's all you can do, boy.
That's the only point I gotta make, man. They have an out of shape, old, fat QB behind center, man.
Fun fact.
You ain't gonna win games within your quarterback saying I ain't gotta be in shape.
Nothing else needs to be said. Besides this, y'all know who I'm taking. We're taking the New England Patriots and the GOAT.
We about to get copyrighted. Turn that down. Turn that down.
No. Shout out to All I Do Is Win, man. You just gotta shout them out. They're fine. They've made enough money on that song, I promise. Every single
First video on YouTube, taking down copyright
Well,
straight.
guys, it was nice knowing you here on the network, but we're gonna get kicked off YouTube, so that is our last and final pick. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, even though these kids stunk.
These kids
I hope
stink.
you enjoyed our picks, and I hope they help you out when trying to win some money this week from the NFL.
Oh my god.
This dude's wide open.
Roger Goodell. Fuck you, Goodell.
Fuck Goodell. He's a clown.
This has been the network from OT, EY Champs, and Michael, and we are
and Big Dick 6969 wants to wish you a happy Hanukkah. I know it's starting
We missed the kid.
and a happy Kwanzaa as well.
If you're celebrating Kwanzaa, y'all do. We got a major snowstorm out here. I hope y'all got nice weather over there. Whatever. By the way, the college football playoff is the most fraudulent thing I've ever seen in my life with a 14 playoff. But we'll get into that on another day, I guess.
Yes, we will. All right. Thank you for everyone for watching, and see you, Dink. See you, Dink.
Out of East Berlin, Connecticut. Don't forget 06023. We run the state.
You
And that's all I gotta say.